kitchen experiment. I'm Jatin, your host, your host, and the man behind the experiments. आप लोग सोच रहे हो कि why am I calling this the kitchen experiment? It is an experiment of sorts, isn't it? I'm not a professional chef. मैं कोई amateur chef भी नहीं हूँ. What I am is a guy who really loves cooking, who loves food, and I'm very sure that you do too. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to have lots of fun. We're going to fall in love with cooking. And as you see me demonstrating a lot of cool recipes from around the world, we're going to learn together. We're going to experiment together. I sincerely believe आपको अच्छा खाना बनाने के लिए कोई प्रोफेशनल शेफ या प्रोफेशनल ट्रेनिंग लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. What you really need to understand is flavors, how to combine flavors, have some discipline, and just follow instructions, get the measurements right, and have fun, and put a lot of love in that food. Because if you don't put love in that food, the food is not going to taste that good. That's what we're going to do. We're going to fall in love with food. We're going to experiment together. So आइए चलिए पहले एक्सपेरिमेंट करते हैं. So we're going to do 3 bruschettas, right? I'll give a walkthrough of the ingredients for all 3 of them. Let's take a look at our ingredients for the 3 types of bruschetta we're going to do today. Combination है 2 vegetarian dishes है, एक non-vegetarian है और जैसे आजकल लोग बोलते हैं एगिटेरियन डिश है ज़्यादा. So पहला जो हम करने वाले हैं is my personal favorite and my mother loves it, my wife loves it, my dogs also love it. It's tomato, bocconcini, basil, and extra virgin olive oil. Nothing else. So here, again, as I mentioned before, ingredients बहुत important है. Today, what we're going to do is use 2 types of cherry tomatoes. थोड़ा color दे देता है इसके लिए. You have एक orange वाले sun peach type, your regular cherry tomatoes, some really fresh Italian basil. अगर आपको store bought basil ले रहे हो and you feel कि उसमें that crisp will not be there, it's not looking that fresh, but the date on the packaging is still not very old, आप उसको घर लाइए, insert in, just submerge it in some ice water, and this is how it's going to become. It's going to become like really fresh. This is bocconcini. कोई भी stores में मिल जाता है, online मिल जाता है. It's or you can go for some fresh mozzarella or bufala. This is the star. Bread is super important. Okay. Please, इधर आप compromise मत करना. More than 50% of your dish is actually the bread. I like to use sourdough. There are really good options available. Baker's dozen है. अगर आप Bombay and Delhi में हो, there's Suchali. There is also pure broad. Get some good sourdough, country sourdough, regular sourdough, or multigrain sourdough, seeded sourdough. जो आपको लगता है अच्छा आप use करिए. But please use a really good piece of bread. For the second one, what we're going to do is we're going to do some sauteed mushrooms with some nice parmesan cheese. Again, very important, don't use a regular parmesan cheese. Go for a nice Italian parmesan cheese or pecorino, and the flavor of it matters a lot. It's a 3 ingredient or a 4 ingredient dish. You have to be very careful with the quality of your cheese. Second, what we're going to do is hummus and jammy eggs. My personal favorite. Perfect for breakfast. उबले हुए अंडे खा के बोर हो जाते हैं, क्या करोगे? This is just spin on it and makes it really good. Eggs. There are eggs, 2 types of eggs out here. एक तो एक ही है, but 2 अलग तरीके से इसको boil किया गया है. Personally, I like soft boiled eggs, jammy eggs. My wife likes them little harder boiled, but पूरा hard boiled नहीं, हल्का soft होना चाहिए. We're going to do some hummus out here. This is homemade hummus, and आप मेरे साथ रहिएगा. You're going to see my recipe for the hummus, what really works for me, और उस पे भी आपको मैं variations बताऊंगा. We have some lemon out here, which will go with the tomato. Some garlic that will go with the tomato, and pepper. Again, optional है. अगर आपको ऊपर से एक वो kick चाहिए तो अच्छा रहेगा. यहाँ जो आप देख रहे हो ना, there are some condiments which are totally optional. आप चाहो तो आप oregano use कर सकते हो अंडों के साथ. आप चाहो तो आप Italian herbs use कर सकते हो. Since I really like Mediterranean food, Middle Eastern food to be very specific, I like Middle Eastern condiments. आज है मेरे साथ almond dakka, okay, dukka. Some you just sprinkle this on your eggs and it's really good. Sumac, again optional, थोड़ा tart दे देता है, बहुत अच्छा लगता है आपको ये sumac. अगर that tartness, if you like खट्टी चीजें, then sumac is your thing. And again, kosher salt. Don't use regular salt on top of it. वो एक थोड़ा सा कड़वाहट आ जाएगा. Use kosher salt or use any other sea salt. आपको Tuticorin salt मिलता है. आप Amazon पे जाइए, online जाइए, get some खड़ा sea salt. That will make a big difference. I swear by extra virgin olive oil. मैंने उसको एक bottle में निकाला है because video खींचना है. I don't want to get my 1 liter of bottle of it. बट बी केयरफुल, इसको प्लास्टिक में ज्यादा टाइम नहीं रखना है. Ideally, it should be kept away from the sun. It should be in a dark colored bottle. Then the life of your extra virgin olive oil will be longer, and उसमें flavor compromise नहीं होगा. So let's get cooking. In goes our tomatoes. The weight of it, measurements सब आपको description में मिल जाएगा. So please refer to that. What we're going to do now, and it's very important, is chop our basil properly. Usually क्या होता है, आप इसको ज़्यादा प्रेशर से काटोगे, ब्रूज हो जाएगा, उसका फ्लेवर काफ़ी चेंज हो जाएगा. आपको थोड़ा केयरफुल रहना है. बहुत ईजी है, मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ इसको कैसे करते हैं. Is take a few leaves. Ideally आपको एक साइज के आप लीजिए. Take these leaves, roll them up. Okay. Don't have to be all master chef about it, and then just chop it with very, very light hands. That's it. See, it doesn't get bruised, the flavor remains intact. That's how we need to do it. That's it. So we've chopped our basil. What we really need to do now is get our garlic in. इसके लिए मुझे अच्छा लगता है गार्लिक प्रेस यूज़ करने के लिए. गार्लिक एकदम फाइनली मिन्स हो जाता है. और नेवर माइंड, इफ़ यू आर गुड विद योर नाइफ एंड आपको थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस करना है, आप इसको बोर्ड पे भी कर सकते हो. नाउ व्हाट आई लाइक टू डू फर्स्ट इज ऐड सम एक्स्ट्रा वर्जिन ऑलिव ऑयल. आई विल एक्सप्लेन व्हाई नॉट द सॉल्ट एंड द लेमन फर्स्ट. लेमन यू कैन पुट नाउ. बी लिबरल विद इट. लेट्स मिक्स दिस अप अ लिटिल. सी, जब आप पहले ऑयल ऐड करते हो ना, उसको थोड़ा मिक्स करते हो ना, और आपके वेजिटेबल्स ऑयल से कोट हो जाते हैं. व्हाट हैपेंस इज, जब आप इसके अंदर सॉल्ट ऐड करोगे, व्हेन यू ऐड दैट सॉल्ट, राइट, इट अडहियर्स टू इट, इट स्टिक्स टू द वेजिटेबल. अदरवाइज क्या आएगा, पूरा नमक नीचे आ जाएगा या एक चीज़ पे आ जाएगा. मैं एक अंदाज़ा ले रहा हूँ, बट 1 टीस्पून ऑफ इट इज़ आइडियल फॉर दिस. अगर आपको चीज़ें ज़्यादा सॉल्टी पसंद है, एंड आपको ये माउथ फील अच्छा लग रहा है ये क्रिस्टल्स का सॉल्ट का, यू कैन ऐड गुड मोर देन 1 टीस्पून ऑल्सो. Let's squeeze some lemon. You can add anywhere between a quarter to half a lemon. Again, personal preference. आपको कितना tart चाहिए ये. Okay, this is mixed well. You can add pepper to it, as I said, optional. I like to have some fresh pepper in this. About a quarter teaspoon. That's best. आपको एक चीज़ की ध्यान रखनी पड़ेगी, दैट एक बार आपने मिक्स करके रेडी कर लिया ना, आप इसको बस 10 से 15 मिनट तक रखिए, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं. प्रेफरेबली अगर उससे ज़्यादा रखो, आप फ्रिज में रखिए. क्या है, आपने यू एडेड सॉल्ट टू वेजिटेबल्स, इट्स गोना कीप स्वेटिंग, द मॉइस्चर इज गोना कम आउट, एंड अच्छा नहीं लगेगा. ऑल इट गेट्स रियली वेट, द जूसेस ऑफ द टोमेटोज कम आउट एंड दे काइंड ऑफ पूल एट द बॉटम. सो या, दिस इज रेडी. यू गोना कीप दिस असाइड. Let's get going on our mushrooms. This is the only thing that we need to cook right now. The eggs have been made beforehand. I would suggest that आप इसको थोड़ा मोटा काटिए. The stems, again, it's a personal preference. You like it, you can keep it. If you don't like it, you can take it out also. So let's quickly chop these babies.
एक्सपेरिमेंट है, वो भी हम पहली बार कर रहे हैं. तो वीडियो तो हमने खींच लिया, लेकिन माइक स्विच ऑन ही नहीं किया, तो ऑडियो नहीं मिला. द आइडिया इज़ टू गेट अ मशरूम्स जस्ट राइट. उसको ओवर कुक नहीं करना, उसको ड्राई आउट नहीं करना है. टुडे आई एम यूजिंग अनसॉल्टेड बटर. आप एक्स्ट्रा वर्जिन ऑलिव ऑयल भी यूज़ कर सकते हो. सो व्हेन द बटर हैज़ जस्ट अबाउट मेल्टेड, ऐड योर मशरूम्स टू इट. आई लाइक टू पुट द सॉल्ट इन एट दिस स्टेज, क्योंकि मॉइस्चर बाहर आ जाता है. व्हेन डू वी नो आवर मशरूम्स आर कुक्ड? When we can see a slight browning to it and the moisture has evaporated, that's when we can add the pepper to this, toss it a couple of times, and our mushrooms are done.
This is how I like my eggs. Jammy, soft boil going on jammy. The key is you really need to use good eggs. वो जो आपको रेगुलर अंडे मिलते हैं ना चिकन की दुकान पे, उसमें कोई फ्लेवर, कुछ टेस्ट रहता है ना, उसमें कलर भी कुछ नहीं रहता. Get some good organic eggs. Get some good farm fresh eggs. देसी अंडे मिल रहे तो नथिंग लाइक इट, प्लीज कहते हैं. कीप इट लाइक दिस, दैट फ्लेवर विल बी गुड, बट अगेन पर्सनल प्रेफरेंस है. अगर आपको हार्ड बॉयल पसंद है तो आप हार्ड बॉयल यूज कर लीजिए. Okay. The hummus, some of the eggs. So it's a large slice. So one slice can accommodate 2 eggs. And comes to garnish. Some salt. You can also add pepper to it if you feel like it. Okay, that's enough. Some dukkha. You can also add zatar or any herbs. Chili flakes चाहिए आप chili flakes डाल लीजिए. आज मेरा कुछ extra Middle Eastern होने का मन है. So I'm just adding some dukkha. Okay. And just to make it look good, some chives.
No, not chives.
Okay. And some sumac. हल्का सा tartness आ जाएगा. And that's it. Bruschetta number 1 is ready. Let's get to the second one. Here are our mushrooms. Now what you can do is, अगर आपको थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा टोस्टी पसंद है तो आप पहले मशरूम्स ऐड कर लीजिए इसके ऊपर. It's a big piece of bruschetta. Okay, I think that's enough. And some grated parmesan or pecorino. You can also put it back in the oven or the toaster. Sorry, the OTG or the oven or a microwave with a grill function. And you can get some good char on the cheese also. But I like it this way. So our second is ready. I'm just going to put this down. Doesn't really look good in the presentation. We'll clean that up later. And now, my personal favorite. Actually, not my personal favorite, but my family's personal favorite. I love the eggs and the hummus. You see, let's get some red ones on top of it. Nice contrast. I love the mixture of colors here.
Enough.
Yeah, I think that's enough. मुझे इसको ओवरलोड करना बहुत अच्छा लगता है ताकि कोई खाने बैठे and it kind of falls everywhere. Then all you need to do is just use your hands. Get these, balls of bocconcini on top of the tomatoes. You want to add more, you add more. आपके ऊपर आपको कितना चीज़ पसंद है. I think these 3 would be enough. Yeah, I think that is enough.
Yes.
Some basil, fresh, for garnish. That's good. And a little bit of salt. And some olive oil. Generous with it. Let's get some olive oil here also. Taste will be fantastic. A bruschetta 3 ways. I hope आप सबको बहुत मजा आया होगा. I definitely had a lot of fun. And while we were having fun, we learned 3 ways to make a killer bruschetta. The next time you're in a restaurant and somebody orders one, you're gonna have the secret smile on your face, like the one that I have, which says, I can do this better than you. So what are you waiting for? If you like what you saw, please press the bell icon and subscribe. Like, comment and share. And until next time, keep experimenting. Bye bye.